Hi guys, today I'm doing a review on ms.keiko or ms.keiko, I don't know how to pronounce it, gel polish. I've ordered on eBay. I will put a link in the description box. This is the French manicure set. It's a mini set, so each bottle is 7 milliliter. I hope that's the right word for it. So they're pretty small, but it's great if you want to get to know these polishes to see if it works on you. I already did my nails, and today I will show how I will do my thumb, how the product will work for me. And I must say I'm very impressed with the quality. It's a very good product for a very low price, so I would recommend it, and I will show you in the tutorial why. This is a set with a base coat, a top coat, a pink polish, and also a white polish. This set also has some tip guides, so you can make a smile line easier. I won't use it in this tutorial. It's very easy if you're not familiar with doing French gel nails or nails with shellac or something like that. I will just use a different technique and I will show you. Okay, I've already soaked off the previous polish I wore, so now I have a clean nail. And what I will do, I will just do a prep, and the basic is that I will push back the cuticles. I will use the knife part to remove the true cuticle from the nail bed. I will zoom in just a bit. Great. And I am using 99% alcohol to clean the nail plate. That way I'm sure no bacteria or anything like that will be under the polish. Okay. So what I will do, we'll get our base coat. And to be honest, I think this one is a bit smelly. All the other polishes don't smell at all, but this one does just a little bit. It's not really bad, but if you have a very sensitive nose, you will notice. And well, I don't feel it's a very bad smell. I've already ordered some polishes from eBay, which came in a set, and they really smelled awful. Well, this set doesn't smell awful, but you will smell something when you will use the base coat. So when you're using the base coat, make sure there's little polish on your brush. You do not want to have a very thick layer. For this tutorial, I will use a little bit more base coat. I will use 2 coats because I have very flexible nails, and I've noticed when I'm using 2 base coat layers, it will be more strong for my nails. So when you are applying, start in the middle to the free edge. Be sure not to touch the cuticle. If you do, you can clean it with an orange wood stick or a dry brush. That's also possible. You see, I'm also putting some polish on the free edge, and to be sure there's not a big lump at the end, I will just go with my brush through the entire surface one more time. Okay, I will cure this for 20 seconds. I've cured my first layer of base coat, 20 seconds in my 36 watt CCFL lamp. It has LED lights as well as UV. I will show you in the end. Now I will apply a second coat of base coat. The reason I'm doing this is so it gives my nails extra strength. You could also use a soak-off gel. So a base coat soak-off gel from a jar, and also a builder soak-off gel. I also have those, but I find out that just using a base coat is just as easy. And you do not have to clean your brushes. Okay. Second coat of base coat, 20 seconds as well. Then I will use the pink. And when I first saw it in the bottle, I thought, okay, it's a very pretty color, but will it be opaque? And I think you will be surprised how great the color is. It is for my skin tone. I'm aware that pink is very sensitive for skin tone, but I'm a winter autumn type and it works just fine for me. So you will use, again, a very little amount of polish. You do not want to build a nail. This is not like a gel nail where you are going to build an arch or something like that. You will just apply it like a regular polish and not a lot. So the first layer, you will see, it won't cover, it won't be opaque. Don't freak out. I found out that a lot of people try to make it opaque in the first attempt. It won't work. You will need several layers. And again, I am using a little bit of the polish on the free edge as well. This is to seal the polish so it will not lift. 20 seconds in the LED lamp. I think the brush is really good. I don't know if you can see, but there are no hairs sticking out or something like that. I actually prefer the small brush. There are also bigger bottles from this brand, but I prefer the small one. I think it really works nice. Okay, so I'm applying a second coat. Be sure not to touch the cuticle area. You do not want some product in your cuticle area. Some people say it's for allergies. Well, that's true, but it also causes lifting if there is no place to put your top coat to seal the polish on your nail. So this is the second coat. And I will always use 3 coats of pink. That's just my way. If you want it less opaque, you can also use 2 coats. I prefer a bit more opaque. Okay, so the last pink. Again, small amount. A lot of people saying that the nails will fall off. I think it's because they are using too much polish at once. Or they are curing too short. It's very important you use the right lamp with the right power output. I really love the lamp I have. I will show you later. Okay, so you can see it's pretty opaque. Again, seal the free edge. And now we will use our white polish to make the French smile line, and I also use a brush to make it more clean, and I will use a nail wipe with a bit of alcohol on it. I will not use a very wet brush. It will be a bit wet, but not like there's dripping alcohol all over the place. So you will get your white, and it's very good quality. I've bought another white from a different brand from Germany, and I really had to use 2 layers to make it opaque, and this one is just very thick and has a lot of pigment in it. So what you will do, this is just my way, you can use several methods. You can just tip it on like that, or you could, and that's my way, just try to make a smile line already. Don't freak out when it's not perfect, because that's not necessary. We will use the brush to make it more clean. It's very important you decide, do you want a very deep smile line, or do you want a very straight one? Because else you will just follow the smile line on your nails, your natural nails, and that's not the same in every nail. So I will try to make it a bit the same as the ones I've already done. And now it's very important, make sure you will seal the free edge with white as well. And what I'll do, I will use my brush, and there I will swipe along the smile line, so it's a clean and crisp. Okay, I might do this off camera because it's really hard. There you go. Make sure there's no white residue left on the nail. I've got some on my skin. I will remove that as well. And what I will do, I will clean a very small piece on the side, and I will show you why. Look, I've got short nails, so sometimes it's all over the place. Oh, I messed up. I messed up a bit, so I will use some white again. Very small amount, and just give it a few dots. Nothing special. Okay, and what I'll do, I will check it if it's clean, if it's even, so you don't get big lumps around, and I think it looks pretty good. So I will put it in the lamp for 20 seconds, maybe 30, because it's high pigmented. I will do 30, but I think 20 is enough already. I've tried to build nails with 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and to be quite honest, 10 seconds work just fine. But just to be sure that also the gel underneath the surface is curing, I will do at least 20 seconds. And let's face it, 20 seconds, that's a very short time. Okay, so now we will get our top coat. I know the polishes, the bottles look a lot like Jealous Harmony. I don't think that's a very fair thing to do. I mean, it's a very good product on its own. Why not just give it your own logo and your own, well, your own layout? But that's just how they do. The top coat doesn't smell at all. Okay, you will get a little bit of top coat, not much, not a lot, just a little, and you will use it all over the nail surface. And because we've cleaned our smile line, we can also seal the edges of the smile line, because it's a white part on the nail, it tends to chip or fall off. And I've noticed if you just seal it with top coat, not just the free edge but also the side walls, gel all around, you will get a very nice, durable nail. Okay, 20 seconds in the lamp. And I've had some nail stickers. They're very simple, nothing really special, but I do like them. And I just will apply it over the top coat, and I will apply a second coat of top coat. Okay, I've got the nail art there. But first, before I will apply it, I will use a nail wipe. Put some alcohol on it. And I will just clean the tacky layer, because else the nail art won't stick. And I will use it around here. I will use a second coat of top coat. All over the nail. I will seal again. Make sure there are no lumps. Great. And cure for. I will cure for 30 seconds because it's the final coat, and then I'm really sure that all the layers are cured. So like I said before, I really am impressed by the quality of these products, because they are so cheap and they're so good quality. I've told you I've ordered from eBay before, and it were like 6 bottles or 5 bottles in one set, and they smelled awful. They were not easy to apply, and this is just extreme good quality. So final layer, I will use my alcohol again, and I will clean it, and you have a very nice shining nail. And I know most people wear them for like 14 days, and because of the second layer of base coat I'm able to, but I'm so eager to put on a different color. So mostly around 10 days I'm getting sick of it, and I will just reapply a new set, and I will just soak off. Like, you can find a lot of tutorials on YouTube, so you can just use the foil method, or maybe you have special wraps for it, just the way you prefer, and you can apply a different set. This is the result. It's very easy. And I will show you my lamp, because it's very high output. It has a few timers on it. I'll just there. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and 30 seconds. And you can just put it on by pressing on one of the timers. So if you will press 20 seconds, and you see it's very bright. So be sure not to put any polish in front of it, because it will definitely cure That's very funny. If you will use a popsicle stick or something like that, put a bit of polish on it and you will just hold it before the lamp and it will just cure in like 2 seconds. It will harden. It's not fully cured, but it's very good. Okay, so I would definitely recommend this product because it's a very cheap alternative for, well, let's say a shellac or a gelish, and I think the quality is amazing. I haven't seen that it caused any allergies or something like that, so I don't think you have to worry about that. If you are already very sensitive to nail enhancements or something like that, yes, then it's very important to be aware shellac will be the better alternative. But if you're just if you're not reacting very sensitive on nail polish or something like that, I think it's similar. Okay, I will put the products in the description box and I hope you liked it.